Welcome into Point Blank, brought to you by Fitz Roofing. Joel, let's talk some basketball. It's our favorite topic. One of the best things that's kind of come out from this whole pandemic, where we're all sitting home and forced to watch the same thing, has been The Last Dance, the documentary that documents Jordan's journey to the 98 season with the Bulls. Fantastic story, but there's some specific reasons why Houston fans should be interested, right?
Yeah, absolutely. There's a lot of different reasons. Obviously, the debate that will never go away, that's so annoying to me and Rockets fans everywhere, is would the Bulls have taken the championships from the Rockets in those 2 years when Michael didn't play or only played half a season? Because people forget he played in that second season. And the answer is truly no. And I was privy to information from Rudy Tomjanovich and the coaching staff who was at Charles Barkley's house with Tiger Woods and Michael Jordan, where they had the actual discussion. And Michael Jordan told Rudy, look, we had no answers for the big Nigerian. We didn't have a way to stop Akeem Olajuwon. And yet on the flip side, Vernon Maxwell was a guy that was exquisite at being able to get up in Jordan's face, talk with him, run with him, and at least give him some problems. You had Robert Horry. You had different guys that were versatile that could go on Pippen. And I think the Rockets had an advantage. So I'm tired of that. I want to put that to bed. But that's something that you can judge for yourself as you see that team as it progresses during that second run of 3 in a row. And then there's lots of other things, too. The draft itself, because Jordan slipped to 3. Portland, where I used to work, where it's the biggest talked about thing that everybody says where the Blazers screwed up. They took Sam Bowie instead of Michael Jordan, and he slid to 3. But there was no doubt that number 1 was Akeem Olajuwon. It was a big man's league back then. And Akeem Olajuwon was the best big man on the planet coming out. And there was no way that the Rockets were going to pass on him. So that was absolutely the right move to make.
And yet no one looks at that dream pick and says, oh, well, you guys blew it. That's how special of a player Hakeem ended up turning out to be. There's also another player specifically that we want to talk about in Pippen. But before we do that, you want to talk about Fitz Roofing, who supports our videos, right?
Yeah, Fitz Roofing has been great to us at SportsMap and supporting me and my show, The Usual Suspects. But more so than anything else, they've been supporting the city of Houston, Texas. They're continuing to do that. They've got a lot of guys that are working right now. They don't want to lay anybody off or furlough them, and they're going to stand behind their workers, so they stand behind their work. So right now, if you're sitting around the house and you realize while you've had more time on your hands, the roof is leaking, or you want to look at putting a new roof in or getting roof repairs, Fitz Roofing is here for you. All you got to do is call 832-521-3001. You get a free, no obligation inspection. And if it's just minor repairs that need to be done, chances are they're going to do it for free, because the Fitz family wants to keep their workers working, and they want to keep Houston happy and let them know that they're there for them when times are tough as well as when times are good. So check out fitzroofing.com or 832-521-3001 and get that no obligation inspection today. But then you also think about the fact that the Rockets were the team that bailed out the Bulls and Scottie Pippen. Scottie wanted more money. The Bulls wanted to move on. The Rockets were waiting with open arms to say, Scottie, we want you to play here in Houston. The only thing was they found out what a lot of us that covered the game had concerns about, which was Scottie was a great Robin. He wasn't a very good Batman. And when he came in, he deflected. He blamed Charles. He turned the ball over in the Lakers series in a playoff game that ended up costing them their season, and then blamed Charles Barkley after the fact. It didn't work out long term because he was better as Robin than he was Batman, and that's something that you'll see as the development of the series continues after the Pippen episode last weekend.